to Decades LaSalle Season 2!
Hey, sir! I think may kailangan tayong gawin.
Ano
TikTok
yun?
challenge.
TikTok challenge?
Yes.
O, sige.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. You. Hey.
Grabe! Ang hirap pala maging content creator. Please, have a seat!
Hi, thank you.
Parang pagsisisihan ka.
Acapella.
Okay, in today's episode of Decades LaSalle Season 2, we would like to welcome 3 of LaSalle University's most popular content creators.
Galing yun.
Hindi naman.
Let's all please welcome Bella Salle.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Benedict Hua. And Mayora Francis Cabatuando. Wow! Parang, we all look like we're batchmates.
Tama.
Ay!
Tama.
Number mo.
120.
Oh my God.
Ay, sa age talaga natin.
Last year lang siya nag-graduate. CR mo na ako.
Mali pa lang paling decade.
110. So, I graduated 2013.
2013?
A decade ago.
Oh, 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Ikaw naman, Mayora.
Ay, asa Mayora, 109.
109.
Yes, so
2012.
2012. Yes.
Dapat 2011. So, hindi tayo naman...
Batchmate.
Same lang. Magkasunod lang po.
Iba talaga ngayon ng mga millennials into social content creation. So, Bella, tell us, when did you start becoming a social content creator, social media?
Yes, I started back in 2015. So that time, I was watching like international YouTubers because during that time, there were no like local YouTubers. There were only a few. Then that time, I got inspired by them to start my own.
Ayan. And what do you do in your social media content creation?
I make beauty and lifestyle videos.
That's all.
So I've been in the industry for...
She'll make me look good. And what about you, Benedict? When did you start?
I started nung 2018.
2018.
Actually, it wasn't part of my plan because my course was business management. So, ang track
Just
ko
like
talaga.
Bella, so also
Business manage ka ba? Parehas tayo naligaw. So, I did not expect, like every weekend, I just made sure na, kunyari, mag-try ako something new. So, I did acting workshops. And then I met a lot of people na nag-social media and they encouraged me to do
So what
it.
is the content of in your social media
Like-
productions?
Pwede ba ito dito?
Oh my God. Kailangan mapapanood doon ng MTRC.
Kailangan po i-review yung clips. No, I do lifestyle and yun lang ata. Lifestyle lang po.
Kaya panoorin natin, di ba? What about you, Mayora Francis?
Ako atang youngest here.
Ay,
tama.
I started my content creation in 2020 during the pandemic. So that's
Maraming
when...
pumasok, no, sa content creation ng pandemic
Yeah.
while we were jailed in our homes and condos.
And nasabi mo yun, sir, because I started Home Buddies. So my prime content is really homes. So home design, interiors, budol finds. And yun, I consider myself as a community builder. More than really, parang hindi laging camera on me. But I really like encouraging people to like share their own content.
Oh, that's great.
So Bella, let me start off again with you, no? Ako kasi sa IG, sa TikTok, at saka sa ibang mga social media platforms, 500 lang ang followers ko. Tell us, what is your main account and how many followers do you have?
My main account would be YouTube. I started there. And currently, I have 1.2.
1.2 million! Grabe! Ang dami!
Yes, but now I also use Instagram and TikTok. Because TikTok is the new thing now. So I
Yeah.
make sure that I post.
Pero short form, hindi ba?
Yeah.
People don't anymore have to think. So in about 60 to 90 seconds, the content is really compressed.
Yeah, that's true. And the attention span of people, like,
Very
it's
fast.
So very fast now. Super short.
Oo. What about you, Benedict? What is your main account and your main platform?
Pretty same with Bella. I started on YouTube as well. But I think naging main na ata yung TikTok now. But also because I feel like I'm more at ease when I use TikTok also. I guess.
True.
And your followers on these platforms?
YouTube 1.6.
1.6! Wow! Huwag niyo akong kalimutan, ha? Para naman, your popularity will also rub off on me. What about you, Mayora Frances?
Ay, Mayora. My main platform is still the Home Buddies community, and that's on Facebook.
And how many followers do you have?
3.2 million.
Wow.
Nakakaduling naman ito. I'm a proud member. As of today.
3 million, pwede talaga siya maging mayor.
Pero pwede. Alam mo, I've been in this industry for 35 years as a broadcast journalist. I'm only into the tens of thousands. Ang hirap talaga. But to be a social media content creator ba, Bella, is this a full-time job for you?
For me, it's a full-time job because you're your own boss. Like, you're in charge of strategizing on how you sustain yourself in the industry. Given that I've been in the industry for 8 or 9 years now.
Parang nakikita ko rin ng mami mo, yung camera woman mo. Hindi ba?
Yeah,
Also
but,
joining your content creation.
For the longest time, like, I don't really have anyone else to help me with how I produce my content. Like, I'm in charge of producing my content, editing my content, posting everything. But I'm thankful that I have a manager, I have someone who manages me. But like, until now, I still produce my own content.
And do you work 7 days a week?
I just graduated this year, so like, I'm still trying to figure things out. But I would consider it as a full-time job talaga.
What about you, Benedict? Is this a full-time job?
Full-time job po siya. At first, akala ko pwede siyang on the side. But like, to add to what Bella said, ang daming nangyayari behind the scene. Like, to produce a 10-minute video, it would require a lot of time also.
Yeah.
A day or more.
Tignan mo, your business management graduates. You could be working for a multinational company, for a top Filipino conglomerate. Mukhang mas malaki yata ang kita sa social media, Mayora Frances.
Si Benedict.
3.2. Oh, is this full-time? Home buddies?
Currently, full-time na siya.
Oo.
Starting 2022, that's when I went full-time. But when I started Home Buddies, I was actually employed. So I was in advertising for 9 years. So I graduated advertising management in LaSalle. And diretso, I was in ad agency. And then I was in the beginning, like, Ben, akala ko kayang sabay. But then I realized, like, it's
one job will be sacrificed over the other.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Like, wala nang sleep pa to.
Puyatan. Puyatan.
That's true.
Oh, I mean, Bella, business management graduate. Do you see yourself doing this for the rest of your life? Or do you see eventually working within a corporate structure? Or happy ka na dito?
I'm happy with this, but of course, I want to think of other sources of income. I would like to have a business like on the side. That's why I took a business management.
That's right, no? Education is really important. You finish your education and now you are full-time social media content entrepreneurs, right? I mean, from what I've heard, it is really a good paying job. And being your own boss, right, Benedict?
Alam ba ako?
You go ahead.
Yeah,
Speechless eh.
Nahiya na magsabi. It's something I really did not expect. Kasi before I worked in a corporate setup, I worked in Nestle for 4 to 5 years.
Okay, that's a multinational company.
I know.
Very reputable, and you could have maybe, with your age now, maybe you're already a manager.
Yeah, so all my colleagues now are managers.
Oo.
Yeah. But I think what people do not see is ang daming opportunity din talaga sa social media. It's not about just entertaining people. Ang daming commercialized na ngayon through content, right? So even me, I can see myself in the same industry even if I don't do the same thing, even if I'm not vlogging, maybe behind the camera or something. Basta production, gano'n. It made me realize na there's so much more than what we just usually see online.
So are you a smart content creator, Mayora Frances? Are you also thinking of your viewers that they will learn from you? Because there are just some content creators that just create nonsense. Right?
Itag natin.
Nonsense. Right? 30 seconds, 60 seconds, but you don't really learn anything from their content.
Yeah. Me, my priority is really home improvement because I believe now when we improve homes, we improve the lives of people. I was always telling people na, di ba, when you sleep well, you wake up the next day na parang, uy, I'm excited to go to work. Pag sa bahay, it's very clean, right? Walang masyado nag-aaway. So whenever I create content or when I moderate my community, I always make sure that the posts are aligned to that value. And yun, I always parang, even if a brand deal comes to me, pero it's not within my scope of like home or home improvement lifestyle, I try to like pause na lang or wag na muna kasi I still want to maintain my credibility lalo na mayora, di ba?
That's right. It's very important that you maintain your credibility, you sustain it, in every video production that you post online. And like for you, Bella, before you got into beauty, did you do other things on social media, or did you already start off with what you're doing now?
Yeah, I explored a lot of kinds of
Until you
content.
really found your niche.
Yeah, because during that time, I was consuming like funny content. So I was watching like Joseph or Casperly. They were doing like comedic stuff. So I tried doing those for a while, but like it didn't work out because I'm not funny. Like I'm shy, I'm quiet, I'm timid. So like I explored fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and those three are the ones that resonate with myself and my audience.
And you never know, one of these days you will be invited to Milan, New York,
Grabe.
Paris
I did.
Fashion Week.
Na-invite
Is that
na
one of your
siya.
dreams?
Na-invite na po siya.
I got invited.
Oh, you already got invited?
Yes, last year.
Oh my God, I'm behind the curve. Kaya ako sa balita.
Last year, it was such a dream come true.
Yeah. And a dream come true, but what was the most memorable experience being in this International Fashion Week?
Just being in Paris in general, because
Of
Paris
course,
is
no?
a dream destination.
Champs-Élysées.
Like, actually, I was planning after I graduate, that's when I'll go to Paris, but it went earlier. So I'm super grateful for that opportunity, and I hope there are more opportunities to come. Just like that.
Absolutely. And what about you, Benedict? Before the content that you're doing now, were you doing other things?
Before my current job.
No, I mean in terms of social media
yes.
content.
I think it was
How do you transition? Were you doing other things in social media content
it was
creation?
Parang continuous figuring out yourself. Like every day, continuously iniisip mo kung sino ka ba talaga. But also, it's a good opportunity for you to try a lot of things. So I tried, Nay kung tinay.
What was the first thing you tried?
Nagluto na ako. Sabi ko, hindi ko alam yung niche ko. Pero at the end of the day, ang pinaka-branding mo pala is yourself. Yun yung na-realize ko. So
Your character, your personality,
like
no?
whatever you try, people will watch you because you're you. Parang ganun.
You know what? In social media, it also impacts a lot of people, especially mental health.
Yes.
Right? Because there's so many negative people out there, bad vibes, bashers.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello to you all. Deadma, you'll be banned, or blocked, right?
Yes.
So, tell me, Mayora Frances, how do you deal with bashers? I mean, of course, with interior designing, home community building, are there bashers out there?
Marami, especially, lalo na it's Women's Month, or I don't know when this is airing, but a lot of men kind of like look down on women na maalam sa bahay. Say, about construction, when I talk about, I tried to DIY my wall, or I tried to purchase this kind of construction materials, some men talaga would think na parang hindi mo alam yung sinasabi mo, or they would say, you're not naman an engineer, you're not naman an architect.
You
They
don't
will
have
try
to be.
They will try
You
to
can learn through
discredit you.
experience.
Yeah, exactly. Or sometimes when I interview also experts, but there will still be people who will try to discredit you only because gusto nila sila yung sumika. I don't know. Or
Kala mo
talagang
sila yung expert.
Yeah.
Sila may alam.
Nanggigigil tuloy.
Nararamdaman ko din.
Nagigigil. Nakikita mo yun. Sabihin mo na.
Mga ganun yung
Sabihin mo na.
yeah, but sometimes, you just have to make them understand that their way could be correct too. My way could be correct as well. And it's just different. Yun lang yung... How I deal with bashers is ipa-block ko sila.
I-block mo na lang, di ba? Report them.
Or I try to explain talaga, even if ang haba na ang dami na nung comment. But like, if I have the time or if I have the patience that day, I really would try to explain why.
Yeah. And you know, Bella, Benedict, what's really very important is what you post online, right? And the captions. And you can be bashed for that. How do you deal with it?
I don't really deal with bashers.
You don't talk to them?
Much. I don't talk.
You don't chat with them?
Because that's what they want. They want attention.
yan.
And if you keep on giving them that attention, they'll keep on going.
Kulang sa pansin, eh, no?
Si Sir nagsabi, hindi ka
So yeah, it's just a waste of
Wala
time.
namang sumusunod sa akin. I can say what I want to say. Okay.
Tama naman
The
din.
millions.
Yeah, for me, it's just a waste of time and energy, and I'm all about protecting my peace.
But does it affect you? Okay, you will not respond to a comment, but does it affect you? Do you talk to your mom, your parents, your sister? Bakit naman siya ganyan? Diba? Bakit naman ganito yung basyo na yan?
I mean, most of the time I don't, but there are some times that I get affected because I am human.
Yes, yes. And
So-
consult with your siblings and with your parents.
They
Oh.
have always been there when there are a lot of haters. But I always just keep in mind that they don't know me personally.
Yeah.
Because the usual hate comments that I get is like about my physical appearance. Like, ang itim mo, ganyan, ang pangit.
Mabuhay ang Morena!
Yeah, true. I'm proud Morena here.
Proud Morena. There's a book about that.
Yeah. And that's just like a shallow thing to be hated about because that's what they see outside, but they don't see what's inside.
Yeah.
They don't know who I am. They don't know my true personality or qualities. So it's not. They don't really have the right to judge me for who I am based on what they just see.
Totally. Approved. What about you, Benedict? What about you, Benedict? Ikaw naman. Bashers.
Sobrang affected ako like first 3 to 4 years of my career to a point na parang ang dami kong depressive episodes before because I thought to myself, etong mga tao na to, like kahit behind an anonymous account, they're real human beings. Tapos parang nisip ko, why would someone, a real human being alive somewhere in this place, in this country, would hate you so much? It's like, saan galing yun?
Yeah.
Kainis-inis ba? Bigla nag-self-pity ako doon that time.
Binigyan na sila ng platform mag-comment.
Yeah.
Ano sinasabi nila.
But I think practice din talaga, no? Like, the more na nakikita mo, the more na i-value mo yung sarili mo more. Now, I just don't wanna feed their hate and I don't wanna absorb their hate as well. So parang silence is the best response for me.
You know, a lot of Lasallians and non-Lasallians are watching us right now in this Decades LaSalle podcast, and I'm sure they want to emulate your content and your popularity. What advice, starting off with you, Mayora Francis, would you give our viewers on how to start and what kind of theme they should look for in their content creation?
For me, don't follow trends. Just be yourself. So what you're interested in, hindi ka mauubusan ng content when you talk about, say, if you're interested about makeup, you always have something to say. And ako, I like home improvement. There's always something new, like with furniture or materials, because it's what I generally gravitate towards. Parang yun din yung kinokonsume ko na content. That's why I can also produce the same content and I have my own inputs and insights that no one else can share because it's coming from my taste, my experience. And so that's my advice. Just keep on churning out what you're really passionate about so that you'll never get tired of creating that.
And what about you, Benedict?
Ako,
Your
whatever-
advice?
Yeah, like whatever you want.
Para sa akin, rin yan, ha? Para sa akin rin yan.
So, sir.
I have to learn from the three of you, eh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, whatever you wanna try, i-try mo na siya agad. Kasi always, pag sinasabi mo, tomorrow ko na start yan, pag ready na ako, hindi ka magiging ready talaga. Unless you do it, if you don't throw yourself into the fire.
That's right, and you have to make mistakes.
Exactly.
Maybe
Like,
you'll fail first with your
Yes.
maybe first few videos because you're finding your feet, di ba? You're
and you
finding
should
the
already
thing.
accept na you're gonna fail at some point, and that's fine. And don't look at the numbers. Don't look at the analytics.
ayan.
Don't look at the result. Like, if you wanna do it, make sure you love doing it, not because people are watching.
But it's human nature also, eh.
It is.
Look at all the comments. Look at how many likes you have. You know, some people tell me, Nico, I already have 1,000 likes. And that basically inspires them, that motivates them,
Yeah.
right? To make new content.
But for me naman, like for example, regardless kung YouTube or TikTok, Like, if you create one content and you keep on looking kung okay ba yung views niya, madidishearten ka. You don't wanna create another video. As compared to, okay, I promised to myself, I'm gonna make 15 to 20 videos. Pag may isang nag-viral doon, domino effect na siya lahat. So, you're gonna reap the efforts, ano ba yung tawag doon? Eventually.
Efforts of your hard work. Ikaw naman, Bella.
For me, it's just remember that good things don't come easy. It all comes down to like hard work and determination and grit, and just be passionate about what you're doing. And it can be considered as a job, like what we said earlier. But if you're not passionate about what you're doing, you're not gonna sustain yourself in the industry for so long. So make sure to don't lose yourself throughout the journey, because being a public figure is a huge responsibility. You're in the public eye. There will be a lot of people who will criticize you, who will potentially bully you, but there will be a lot of people who will love you for who you are.
You know, with the advice that you just told me right now, I mean, social media content creation is really a legitimate career. It's just like also working for a local conglomerate or a multinational company. Right? Because you have to really work hard on the content. It doesn't take 5 minutes, right, to film or edit. It takes almost sometimes the whole day, or more, or even more. So it is really a legitimate career. So guys who are out there, right? Business management, mass communications, engineers, a lot have really crossed over into social media content creation. All right, let me discuss with you right now your life in LaSalle. Okay, 2023, 2012, and 2011. What do you miss about being a student?
Baon.
Baon? Okay, 2011, how much was your baon at that time?
Hi. How much ba? Like 1,000 a week.
1,000 a week? Wow!
A week.
Okay, 1,000 a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was given a week, so I can budget it na lang. Sometimes I splurge on the first 2 days, tapos ay baon na lang pack lunch.
So, where did you usually hang out here on campus?
SJ Walk.
SJ Walk?
Sa amphitheater.
Not Pebble Wash?
No.
Bakit ganun? Wala nang may alam ng Pebble Wash during my time in 2011. No, just kidding. My ID number is 84. I graduated in 88, and they were like all the social people would sit in the Pebble Wash or the Chess Plaza. But now those no longer exist. And now it's the football field. Now it's the football field. So, ikaw naman, what would be your most memorable time here in LaSalle?
I think sa amin po nag-end yung football field.
Oh, football field.
Umabot na po ako doon.
Oo.
So, soccer yung PE namin before. And I think just generally not worrying about anything but school. Because now parang buong mundo pasan mo. Ganon.
Yeah.
And creating bonds with people. I'm always also in amphitheater. Ano pa ba si Ampigong?
Si Ampagong.
Yung pangalan po kasi yung pagong doon eh.
Gano'n?
Ampigong. Wala sa inyo?
Alam yun.
Very seriously eh. Ang laki naman ga.
Ayun kami sa kanya.
Oo, lumalabas siya pagbaha eh. Nakikilakad siya.
Naku, ito si Bella will really remember in detail. Kasi she just graduated last year. So Bella, saan ka ba tumatambay? Where do you usually hang out in campus?
I usually hang out at UCH or Animo or Henry C. Yeah.
Ayan. Bakit? Why those locations?
Sa Agno kasi may food. Sa UCH and sa Henry C, mahangin. Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Sarap sa youth.
Yeah, totoo.
Sa CR.
Thank you very much. Bella, describe to us what kind of student were you here at LaSalle? Were you masipag, grade conscious? Ano?
I wasn't that grade conscious na parang gusto ko perfect lahat, ganyan. Because in college, for sure, hindi mo mapa-perfect lahat.
Oo.
I think every college student can relate to that. But like, I'm pretty hands-on considering that I'm a student vlogger. I was a student vlogger.
Already, no, while studying.
Yes, so I was balancing both school and YouTube. But I would always make sure that I would attend my classes all the time. Like, it was rare na mag-absent ako just to attend an event or what. So I really prioritize my studies during
That's
that time.
good. Prioritize your studies because, you know, that's so important, right? That you finish your studies and that is like your insurance,
Yes.
right? Your insurance policy that you have your education. What about you, Benedict? Masipag ka ba? Or chill ka lang? Chill.
Dati, I would say, super org person.
Org. Which organizations were you a part of?
DMS! Let's go!
DMS.
Pangilan siya ngayon? One kasi siya
Number one siya dati.
Ngayon, hindi ko alam. So, sobrang ma-org ako. Because I believe na if naghahanap sa labas ng work experience, then I might as well get some kind of
Extracurricular activities
yes,
are really
somewhat
very
similar
important.
to a work experience.
Because a lot of companies are looking not only for individuals of IQ and have good grades,
Yes.
but also have EQ.
Yes.
And extracurricular activities really help in your application.
Logi po kasi ako dun sa IQ, so dinaway ko.
Bawin talaga. Pero mo,
Mabibo na lang ako.
multinational tapos vlogger pa.
No, but I just made sure na wala akong fail.
Yeah.
Parang my parents naman also did not pressure me na kailangan mataas grades mo. Basta huwag ka lang bumagsak.
Yeah.
Pressure pa rin pala.
Hindi ba? Hindi naman it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Right? It's also very challenging.
It is. Lalo na pag terror.
To get all fours. To get all fours. Or 3.5.
Yes.
Mga Lord of the Rings.
I know.
Ikaw naman, Mayora Frances, what kind of a student were you?
Same with Ben. Org din, super org.
Anong organization?
Ad Create, Santugon.
Ah, Santugon ka?
Yes!
Santugon din ako! Hindi. Okay, in fairness, Santugon Tapat. We had, of course, Lynn Ching as one of our guests and she's from Tapat. Diba? Okay, so
Yeah.
member for a student political party
Yes.
and also a student organization.
Yeah, so Ad Create, that's where I learned actually a lot of what I do now as a content creator. Medyo I learned from Ad Create because then we would do events and we would host. So I kind of learned how to host events, mount events, handle sponsorship, partnerships.
Wow,
Those
oo,
before
nakakatulong
ba when
talaga
you
yan.
were in college, we would handle na all these contracts. When you were asking for sponsorships and you always talk to like brand managers. That's how I kind of had the first intro to that. And now that's what I do then behind the scenes.
And of course, being a student is not all a bed of roses. I mean, it's not all fun and studies. Apart from studies, of course, what were some of the most challenging times that you faced while being a student here, Benedict? Oh, wala ha? Sobrang enjoy.
Dali kasi. I think mauna ka.
Ikaw naman.
Most challenging part?
Boyfriend.
I guess, terror profs. Because it's
Terror profs.
Yeah, so much pressure, especially when you're presenting in front. But nakaya naman.
Oh. Ikaw naman, Mayora.
Well, studies, balancing everything with your org stuff, and also like managing time, because may time na parang I would overload my term kasi I was thinking like, oh, I want to get this prof. If I don't get it now,
yes.
I might get into like a terror
Yeah.
prof. So that kind of like mismanagement of my schedules, self-inflicted.
Oo. Kasi you also have to consult with your classmates.
Yes.
Who is the nice, good prof? Who's the
Yeah.
prof that will give me at least an additional 0.5 or a 1 on my grade? You know? So, did the Lasallian education help you, assist you in the real world?
It surely did. That's why I took up business management, because I want to develop discipline, and it also helped me become more innovative. Because especially that in the industry that we are in, it's important that you constantly innovate, because you have to create new ideas in order for yourself to in order for you to set yourself apart from others, from other creators, because that's how you will stand out and how brands will tap you in the future.
That's right. There are millions, no, of social media
Yeah,
content
the
creators
industry is so
in this
saturated.
universe. It's really so
Yeah.
saturated. That's why you have to really be able to keep yourself up to date, no, Benedict, with what's happening. But did the Lasallian education? Certainly it did, because you ended up in a multinational company.
Definitely. And I feel like mas nag-persevere ako and naging proactive. Yun yung pinaka-important. Before, like, nung mas like, batang-bata pa ako, I'm always scared to raise my hand for recitations, ganyan. Pero nung nagka-bida-bida talaga, sir, sinasabi ko sa inyo, bida-bida talaga ako nung nag-college.
Sir, ma'am!
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Parang even if you're scared, if your answers are right or wrong, you just have to be confident enough
Yeah.
na parang, this is my answer. Parang gano'n. And ngayon sa job ko, mas nakuha ko yun, yung trait na yun, na to be more confident and be more proactive.
Well, that's what I noticed, no, with the professors who are now teaching a lot of millennials and Gen Zs. They're a little bit more flexible. During my time in the mid-80s, this is right and this is wrong. And if you do not follow the formula, then you'll get a low grade or you will fail. But at least now there's a lot of flexibility now among our professors. And now we have some green archers, students who want to ask you some questions. Ayan. Wala pa sila, no? Wala sila dito. Ayan. Let me start off with you, Mayora Francis. What keeps you motivated in creating content?
It's knowing that I'm able to add value to the lives of other people. When people tell me na, uy, Mayora, thank you for this content kasi napaganda ko yung bahay ko. And that really inspires me to do
Yeah.
more. Meron pala ako natutulungan and that really feels so good.
Ikaw naman, Benedict.
I think ganun din siya. The fact that you can touch other people's lives, it's really heartwarming. And parang mas gusto ko pa to do more. Na-realize ko yung purpose of what I'm doing. And parang, totoo yung sinasabi na, baka sabihin yung cheesy. And parang nakakawala ng pagod and,
Yeah.
di ba, nakaka-lessen ng burnout. Parang ganun.
Bella.
Yeah, same with them actually. Copy-paste.
Copy like that.
But like I always receive messages from my viewers na I get to cheer them up after like a bad day or a long day just by watching my content, and that really warms my heart because that's when I get to realize that like I'm a good example to many, and
A role model.
yes, and that's very important because I just don't want to put content out there that won't add positive value to my viewers.
All right, and now we have a question from a scholar of LaSalle. Let's now hear this question from Sean. Let's watch this video.
Hi Bella, Ben, and Francis. I am Sean, a second-year BS and Applied Corporate Management student. And I have a question for the three of you. Since you all have a great online presence, and I'm actually a huge fan, how do you use this platform as an opportunity to showcase Lasallian values?
And how do you use your platform to
Alam mo,
showcase
Sean.
LaSalle?
Napagod mo kami.
Ikaw muna. Ikaw kasi, gusto mo na mag-react. Sige mo na, Benedict.
Sean, can you repeat?
Di ko naintindihan yung...
Pwede pa yung Tagalog.
I think yung
That's a very good question.
Yung
Yeah.
pagiging proactive, like what I said kanina, if hindi ko siya naranasan here sa school, like sobrang takot ako sa lahat hanggang ngayon. Like, I wanna try this, but maybe wag na lang muna because di pa ako ready. But like ngayon, di ko pa ito nagagawa. Feeling ko kaya ko eh. Kahit kinakabahan ako, go lang. Parang
Mayora Francis.
For me, I use the Home Buddies community as a platform to help other people. So in Home Buddies, we always have Paskong May Puso. Every year, we try to do a charity project. So in the past, we've donated a full year's rent for the Home of the Golden Gays. And we've also renovated the classroom for the Pasay City North High School Special Education. So now they have a really beautiful aesthetic classroom. And so that's my goal every year na I don't just, entertain people or educate. It's really also donating and giving back.
And in your content, does it reflect the Lasallian values and the Lasallian education that you've learned?
I hope so. I hope so. Like, with the Lasallian core values like faith, service, communion.
Wow!
4.0.
I changed my answer.
Brother Bernie! Okay, nakalimutan ko na nga yan eh.
Nakawisan ako ni Bella.
But I always like to put a message out there that you always have to have faith in yourself. I started when I was young. I was shy. I was timid. I was not as confident as I am now. And I just wanna tell my viewers that you'll get there with determination and hard work. You will get there. Just keep on dreaming, be passionate. And I can also relate to Mayora because I was Mutyanang Lipa before. So I did like charity works, and just recently I had a closet sale, and a percentage of the profit that I had, I donated to a nonprofit organization. So
It's about giving back,
Yes.
right? It's about
Being a
giving
man for
back.
others.
Giving back to the community. So thank you so much, Sean, for your wonderful question about inculcating Lasallian values into their social media content.
And thank you, LaSalle, for your continuous effort in supporting our scholars and our students through the program Lasallian Giving. And to our dear alumni who also want to leave a legacy and strengthen our Animo spirit, you can also support DLSU through its several projects and campaigns. We have our scholarship programs through the Lasallian Legacy Fund. We also have projects to support our athletes through the Sports Animo Fund. And we also give opportunities to students to harness their creativity through the Seats for the Arts Fund. You can also help build the faith of the Lasallian community by donating to the Santuario de LaSalle, located on DLSU's Laguna campus. The Santuario de LaSalle is the first sanctuary built in honor of our founder, St. John Baptist de LaSalle. And for more info, you may email edwin.reyes@dlsu.edu.ph or advancement@dlsu.edu.ph.
So, this is a very interesting portion. It's called Debunking Myths about LaSalle. What is the most interesting or most ridiculous myth you've heard about us, Lasallians? Let's start off with you, Bella.
I think yung misconception is konyo, mga Lasallians.
Pero pagkasabi mo, I think...
No, not every Lasallian is konyo
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, parang,
Pero hindi totoo yan.
hindi totoo yan.
What about you, Benedict?
I was gonna say the same. Oo, kasi nung college ako, parang hindi naman...
Konyo.
Hindi talaga. Parang...
But maybe during my time, madaming mga konyo.
Kasi lagi nila sinasabi, I'm from LaSalle. Sabi,
Wala namang Luzon.
Di ba? Dream
Ang mistiso, di ba?
Baka sa
Mistiso, social.
kabila.
Ikaw naman, Mayora, Frances.
Yes, speaking of kabila, as Lasallians, we like naman Ateneo.
Yung mga taga-Katipunan. Di ba? Tinan mo, si Benedict, talagang naka-green. Di ba? Ako, naka-green watch.
Ako naka-green.
Ayan, naka-green. Naka-green socks. Green socks. Green socks din. Alright. Finally, complete the sentence, the three of you. You have to say, I am a Lasallian, of course, I am blank. I am a Lasallian, of course, I am blank.
Pwede po hindi I am. I have something.
Oh, sige. Ba? May bagong ton.
Okay. I'm a Lasallian. I am a Lasallian. Oh, sorry. Ulit.
Take two.
Hindi, may ano pa rin. Of course.
Of course.
I'm a Lasallian. Of course, I live Jesus in our hearts
Forever! Diba? That's true. Animo LaSalle. Ikaw naman, Benedict.
I'm a Lasallian, of course. I'm yours.
Totoo yun. I am yours.
I'm yours.
Di ba you're also owned by the public eh?
Yes.
Hindi ba? Ano ba? 1.3, 1.6?
Yes. 6. Pag umayari niyo po ako. So.
Pero respetuhin rin ninyo
Yeah.
ang content ni
Wala, ang hirap
Benedict
naman
Cua.
sundan na to.
Ikaw naman, Mayora Frances.
Hello, ang cute.
I am a Lasallian. Of course, I am blank.
I'm a Lasallian. Of course, I am...
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Grabe. Alam mo, that's the first time I heard that was last Friday. And I had to stop. Di ba? I had to stop. Ay, nako. Ang saya nitong ating pag-uusap. Thank you very much for joining us for this episode
Thank
of
you so
Decades
much.
Lasal.
Thank you so much.
Ako, mabuhay talaga. Mabuhay ang ating very popular LaSalle University content creators, Benedict Cua, Bella Racelis, and Mayora Francis Cabatuando of Home Bodies. Ayan. Okay. Please, please. I would like to ask the three of you, please promote this episode when it comes out.
Yes.
Yes,
Hindi
of
lang itong
course.
episode, i-promote na rin ninyo ako.
Sige.
Yes, of course.
Talaga naman. Spread the word to our LaSalle friends and non-LaSalle friends about Decades LaSalle Season 2. Thank you so much to these millennials and to these Gen Zs for joining us for this wonderful and happy social media content creation episode of Decades LaSalle. I'm Rico Hizon. Mabuhay po kayo. Hail, hail, alma mater. Hail to De La Salle. We'll hold your banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We are the world. Thank you very much, Bella, Ben, and Mayora Francis.
Okay, thank you.
I'm really very proud that you are all are Lasallians.
Yay.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rico Hizon. Bye for now. Animo LaSalle.
Decades LaSalle would like to thank our sponsors, KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo Tokyo, Morolite, Pericos Grill, and Silingan Coffee.